Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's great to have you here today. We're going to talk about something incredibly important for all of us as we age. Keeping our minds sharp and our memories strong. We all misplace our keys sometimes, or forget a name on the tip of our tongue. While that's a normal part of life, there are powerful, proactive steps we can take to support our brain health and reduce the risk of more serious memory decline, like dementia. It's not about being perfect, it's about building a lifestyle that nurtures your brain for the long haul. So, grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's explore some simple, science-backed strategies you can start using today to maintain your memory and protect your cognitive future. First up, let's talk about moving your body. You've probably heard that exercise is good for your heart, but did you know it's one of the best things you can do for your brain? Regular physical activity increases blood flow to the brain, which delivers essential oxygen and nutrients. It also helps reduce inflammation and stimulates the release of growth factors, chemicals that affect the health of brain cells and the growth of new blood vessels. You don't need to run a marathon. Activities like brisk walking for 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, can make a huge difference. Swimming is another fantastic low-impact option. Even gardening, dancing, or Tai Chi count. The key is consistency. Find something you enjoy, so it doesn't feel like a chore. Moving your body is like giving your brain a refreshing internal shower, washing away stress and promoting new growth. Now, let's move from the physical to the mental. Just like your muscles, your brain follows the use it or lose it principle. Engaging in mentally stimulating activities helps build what's called a cognitive reserve. Think of it as building a stronger, more resilient brain network that can better withstand age-related changes. So, what does this look like in practice? It could be anything that challenges your mind in a new way. Pick up a new hobby like painting, learning to play a musical instrument, or even trying a new language with an app on your phone. Classic brain games like crossword puzzles, Sudoku, and jigsaw puzzles are also excellent. Reading books, especially on subjects you're not familiar with, is a wonderful way to create new neural pathways. The goal is to step outside your mental comfort zone. If you always do crosswords, try a logic puzzle. Challenge your brain. Keep it curious, and it will thank you for it. Of course, we can't talk about brain health without talking about food. What you eat has a direct impact on your cognitive function. Think of your diet as the fuel your brain runs on. You want to give it premium fuel, right? A diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats is key. Specifically focus on foods packed with antioxidants, like berries, leafy greens such as spinach and kale, and colorful vegetables. These help protect your brain cells from damage. Healthy fats, particularly omega-3 fatty acids found in fatty fish like salmon, walnuts, and flax seeds, are crucial for building brain cell membranes. Some studies suggest that diets like the Mediterranean diet, which emphasizes these foods along with lean protein and olive oil while limiting red meat and processed foods, are associated with a lower risk of cognitive decline. It's not about a strict, joyless diet. It's about making smart, delicious choices and nourishing your brain from the inside out. Next on our list is something we all need but often don't get enough of: quality sleep. Sleep is not a luxury. It's a biological necessity for brain maintenance. While you're sleeping, your brain is hard at work. It's consolidating memories, which means it's processing the day's events and transferring them from short-term to long-term storage. More importantly, recent research has shown that during deep sleep, The brain has a remarkable system for clearing out toxins that accumulate during waking hours. One of these toxins is beta amyloid, a protein that forms the sticky plaques associated with Alzheimer's disease. Not getting enough quality sleep can disrupt this crucial cleaning process, so aim for 7 to 9 hours of consistent sleep per night. To improve your sleep quality, try creating a relaxing bedtime routine, keeping your bedroom dark and cool, and avoiding screens like phones or TVs right before bed. Prioritizing sleep is one of the most powerful gifts you can give your brain. Beyond diet and exercise, our social connections play a surprisingly powerful role in brain health. Staying socially engaged keeps your mind active and can help ward off feelings of isolation and depression, which are risk factors for cognitive decline. When you're interacting with others, you're engaging multiple parts of your brain. You're listening, processing information, recalling memories, and formulating responses. It's a complex mental workout, so make time for friends and family. Join a club, volunteer in your community, or take a class. Even simple things like calling a friend or having a regular coffee date can make a big difference. Humans are social creatures, and nurturing those connections is just as important for your brain as it is for your heart and soul. Don't underestimate the power of a good conversation and a shared laugh. Let's also touch on managing your overall health. Chronic health conditions can have a significant impact on your brain. High blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, and obesity are all linked to an increased risk of dementia. Why? Because these conditions often affect the health of your blood vessels, and your brain relies on a healthy vascular system to function properly. Therefore, managing these conditions is a critical part of protecting your cognition. This means working with your doctor, taking prescribed medications as directed, and adopting those healthy lifestyle habits we've already discussed: eating well, exercising, and not smoking. Think of your brain health and your physical health as two sides of the same coin. When you take care of your body by managing your blood pressure and blood sugar, you are directly taking care of your brain. Another important factor is managing stress. We all experience stress, but chronic, long-term stress can be detrimental to the brain. When you're stressed, your body releases a hormone called cortisol. In short bursts, cortisol is helpful, but when levels are constantly high, it can damage the hippocampus, a brain region that's vital for learning and memory. This is why finding healthy ways to manage stress is so important. Techniques like mindfulness, meditation, deep breathing exercises, yoga, or spending time in nature can be incredibly effective at lowering cortisol levels and promoting a sense of calm. Even dedicating just 10 to 15 minutes a day to a relaxing activity can have a profound impact. Find what works for you, whether it's listening to calming music, working in your garden, or practicing gratitude dance. Make it a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. A calm mind is a healthy mind. Let's do a quick recap of these powerful strategies. First, get moving regularly with activities you enjoy. Second, challenge your brain by learning new things and staying mentally active. Third, fuel your mind with a nutrient-rich diet full of fruits, vegetables, and healthy fats. Fourth, prioritize 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night to let your brain rest and repair. Fifth, stay socially connected with friends, family, and your community. Sixth, manage your overall physical health, especially conditions like high blood pressure and diabetes. And finally, find healthy ways to manage and reduce chronic stress. Remember, these strategies work best when they are combined and practiced consistently. It's about building a holistic, brain-healthy lifestyle. It's never too late to start, and every small step you take makes a difference. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope you found these tips helpful and feel empowered to take control of your brain health. It's one of the most valuable assets we have, and it deserves our care and attention. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more content on healthy aging. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What is one small change you're going to make for your brain health this week? Sharing your goals can be a great motivator. Thanks again for watching. Stay curious and be well. I'll see you in the next video.